What if a killer didn't just want to murder, but wanted to play a game with the entire country? What if he left clues, codes and symbols and dared the police to catch him? This is the story of the man who called himself the Zodiac. It was the late 1960s in San Francisco, a time of peace, science and protests. But in the shadows, something darker was growing. Young couples would drive to quiet lovers' lanes. They thought they were alone, but they weren't. On December 20th, 1968, near Benizia, two teenagers were sitting in a parked car. A man approached. No warning, no robbery, just gunshots. He left them there and disappeared into the night. Months later, on July 4th, 1969, another couple, another parked car, this time in Vallejo. The killer struck again, but this time he did something different. He called the police, calm, controlled, almost proud. Soon after, newspapers like the San Francisco Chronicle received letters. Inside, confessions. Details only the killer would know, but that wasn't all. There were ciphers, complex coded messages filled with strange symbols, circles, crosses. One symbol stood out, a circle with a cross through it. His signature, the Zodiac sign. He wrote, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." And just like that, fear spread across California. September 1969, Lake Berryessa, broad daylight, a couple relaxing by the water. But this time, the killer didn't just bring a gun. He wore a black hood, a beep-like costume, and on his chest, that same Zodiac symbol. He tied them up, he stabbed them, and before leaving, he wrote on their car, listing his previous crimes, like tally marks. Then came the killing that shocked San Francisco even more. A taxi driver named Paul Stein picked up a passenger. Minutes later, he was shot in the head, in the middle of the city. The killer tore a piece of his shirt and mailed it to the newspaper as proof. He wasn't hiding anymore, he was just performing. The Zodiac sent multiple coded messages. One of them, known as the 408 cipher, was eventually solved. Another, the 340 cipher, remained unsolved for over 50 years until it was cracked in 2020 by a private codebreaker. But there's the twist. The decoded message didn't reveal his name, no identity, just more chilling rambling about killing and the afterlife. He claimed he was collecting slaves for the next world. Was it fantasy? Was it madness? Or was it a calculated act to control the narrative? When we talk about the suspects over the years, many suspects were investigated. The most famous, Arthur Lake Allen. Circumstantial evidence pointed towards him, but DNA test, fingerprints, nothing conclusive. And so the case remained officially unsolved. The story inspired books, documentaries, and even the film Zodiac, directed by David Fincher, which is a great movie portrayed by Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr. And despite decades of investigation, the Zodiac killer was never caught, never found, and never arrested. The scariest part, he could have been anyone. So tell me, do you think the Zodiac was the criminal mastermind? Or just a man who understood one thing: fear spreads faster than bullets. If you want more true crime stories like this, subscribe, because some mysteries never die.